David, victory here in Bo'ness. What are your reflections on the match?
Again, really pleased. I thought another excellent performance. Two in the bounce where we've really felt as if we've found the rhythm and the control that we felt during the game with a lot of possession, but possession with purpose. And obviously you look at the goals that were scored today, and I could go through all of them, but particularly the third one I thought was just a real good example of how we want to look in an attacking sense, but in a control sense at the same time as well, just going when we're ready to go. But again, another real pleasing factor is a clean sheet, because we've not had as many in this season as we would like. I thought today we've earned that as well, so a really good performance.
Yeah, you had that reference point against Bo'ness last month in Dumbarton, but it's a completely different challenge to come away from home and impose yourself in the game like you did.
Yeah, it's different. We remember coming here last year, and when you go to somebody else's home venue, they're used to it. It's normal for them. They get a little bit of support behind them as well. But just, again, to fight at the beginning in terms of making sure we stood up to the challenge. But I knew we'd have to defend a little bit. Obviously, when you get the first goal quite early, it settles you a little bit, and it was another excellent goal again. And a nice combination of Ross McCallum and Zach Lovelace, and then Robbie getting through and an excellent finish. When you get to that, we missed the penalty quite quickly after that, but then we scored the second off the back of the corner, I think it was. So that helps us, of course. But it's different coming to this environment. But I think getting the 2 goals relatively early on certainly help us find a way to make sure we play with a lot of control without having to force the game.
And it was a new look back 4. I think it was 6 changes in total, but all the boys that came in, they really stepped up, didn't they?
Fantastic, really pleased with them, because they're having to be patient at times, because they've got obviously competition with themselves to try and keep improving, but at the same time competition with others around them. Obviously you can talk about Robbie Fraser missing today, John Leafeco missing today, Jack Hartless missing today, Lewis McKinnon obviously started on the bench today. So those lads have been, they've been training with the first team today. So these are the opportunities that we want the guys to get, and we're delighted. If we're going to not have players, we keep saying this, it's because they're getting opportunities to go and train with the first team, and they've had that today. So with that brings opportunities, and we're really pleased that the guys that have come in there and done really well. I can look at Kelsey's assist for the third goal. I can look at Kevin, and at times he's got himself into some really good attacking play in both halves. So they've contributed really well as well. And obviously Greg Allen come in, not having played for us for different reasons, injuries and different things, so come in and done really well. So pleased with them. The ones that come off the bench as well, I thought contributed, and we've continued to create chances throughout the course of the game as well. So a lot to be pleased with, but again equally pleased with the fact that we've kept the clean sheet.
Yeah, how pleased have you been generally with the quality that the boys have shown in the final third, especially in the last couple of weeks?
Excellent. We're scoring a lot of goals. We are scoring a lot of goals. You can see that in comparison to last season. I think in game ratio compared to last year, we've probably scored slightly more, but we've conceded slightly more as well. So that's a balance we're trying to find. That's one of the things we keep talking about, that when we have the ball, we don't have to always feel the need to get into the final third quickly. Often when we do that, we can leave ourselves really open for transitions, and that's been a challenge for us. So the message to them just now is, yeah, go when we're ready, go when it's on, but if it's not, enjoy having the ball and build your way into the attacking half and play together is a key message just now as well. So I think that we've always been ready to defend quickly off the back of turning the ball over, so that's football in the way it is, and I say a lot of credit to the guys. I thought they were very good.
And 4 home games in a row now, a real chance for the boys to continue the momentum that they've created.
We hope so. We'll move on to Tuesday night in the game against East Kilbride, and we'll look at the group. We'll come in tomorrow and recover and make sure we get into training session on Monday and start looking again towards the game on Tuesday. It'll be another difficult game, another team that's up, the top challenging. So we'll have to try and make sure that we're ready to go and face that one, which will be different from today, but we'll reflect on the game we played against them earlier in the season and try and make sure it was a good performance, but again a performance we had to defend as well, and we were challenged. So we'll look forward to it. We'll see what group we've got for that game, and we'll try and make sure we go and perform similar to, especially to the last 2 games.